Welcome back to Mindful Traders Daily Recap. This is September 14, 2020, and let's just get right back into it. All right. We'll talk about GJ, a little about what's going on with Brexit, the internal market bill vote they're having. It's a 3-day debate that's currently going on. Today's day 2. Basically, it revolves around them being able to breach international law on the agreements that were set between EU and UK. So things like Great Britain not being able to export food and export into Northern Ireland. So since that is deemed a bit unfair, they would be able to just be like, no, we're gonna take back the withdrawal agreement that we agreed on earlier, and we're gonna supply food. We're gonna export food to Northern Ireland, right? So it gives them the ability to breach that international law. Some people are against it. A lot of Bojo supporters are all for it. But, and then I think it goes to the House of Lords next week on the 22nd. So if it does get, if Parliament agrees on it. So, okay, let's look at what happened. Cool. So it's pre-London, top market structure, right? Top market structure here, and then create a higher low right here. Create a high, new high after the higher low, right? And then we came down, tapped into 8.4, and we started rejecting up here. Started rejecting up, saw the first 15-minute candle, saw this actually. You see low, higher lows, right? Higher high after making bearish market structure. You see that lower time frame broke out, retested, right? And then we create another higher low, made a higher high, higher low, and then we started going up. And where was the range that we had to complete? It was 136.500. We had that level from the analysis, right? Let's have a look at the analysis. What do we see on the analysis? Is this the analysis? 136.500, possible market structure, daily market structure, right? Possible level for a pullback. Did we get a pullback? We got a pullback. This pullback it's not that big, right? Remember, the vote is going on, so uncertainty at the moment with the vote. So while they're still debating about it, right? Nothing concrete, 63 pips. Other pairs did move more, but I want to show you something in 1 minute. So essentially, when we were at this part, when we were here, okay, this area, and we created this high, how do we know that this 15-minute candle was going to break up? Like, was it going to be the one that break up, and instead it wasn't going to do something like this, okay? I'll show you how I figured that out, or how I knew what was going to happen. So you're in pre-London. Remember, now we're just creating high. This was just lower highs, right? In lower time frame, but 15-minute and everything is creating higher lows. So now we're just waiting higher lows to form. Okay, so what happened was I drew a trend line from here to there. Essentially, this is the structure that lower time frame is following, right? So this move broke up, okay? This move broke up. I took a buy at 9.3, right? 9.3 stop loss was down here at 8.3, 10 pips. Retest, okay? Continued up. Here is where I moved my stop loss to break even, okay? I got stopped at a break even here, and then price, lower time frame, was still printing bullish structure, you see? From doing this to now pre-London is doing this up and down. Sorry, higher lows, higher highs, right? Higher lows, higher highs, and then we reached 136.500, which was our range. This was not the most ideal setup, but if you know how to work within lower time frames, this was still, from my entry, 931, was 56 pips, right? I got stopped out break even. The only loss I took was commission. But yeah, you can see how, and then we just created the high, right? So on 1 hour, this looks like where we're here. So remember how I said once we reject a level, we're going to go to the next one. Rejected this at market open. Market open rejected it, and we went up, grabbed liquidity. But now we're just going to see what happens, because price, it's possible, because now you look at it, we create a new high, right? But we're going to have to see if we're going to go back down here, or if we're going to go back here and then maybe possibly break up, or continue a bit higher before going back down, right? Remember, these are the levels that we're looking for. 136.5, we saw initial rejection, 137 and 137.8. It's possible we can go back up here. This is a strong daily, weekly level, so this would be amazing for the lower high to be created, and then we go down. Plus, it'll give us more of a range from 137.8 to 135.5. But, excuse me, just watch these levels as they come and be smart about it. Let's look at GBP AUD. GBP AUD was super nice. Best GBP pair that moved last night. So that 50 pip move that GJ did, GAs, they started all at the same time. GA had a higher range. GA had a range of 120 pips, and it reached by 6 a.m. So from 1:30, 5.5 hours. 6 a.m. is 3 hours after London Open, 6 a.m. Eastern. Even could have looked at it through this type of... once this broke, right, the next candle just retested a bit and continued up. That's just market structure. But let's look at how GA was playing out. So rejected market structure as all GBP pairs. Look at these. Rejected the support perfectly. The one that we had, right? So rejected it. And then here. Higher low, higher low. So this would have been decent to get in on entries. Not the best ideal setup because we want to take it when price is actively reacting to levels. But let's say you saw it coming up to here and you're like, wow, Nilab from Mindful Trader told us to watch out for this level. Right? A little higher, but did I have it a little higher? Is this GA? No, this is GA. 1.7715. 1.7715. Okay, you know what? Let's move it up to 1.5. 1.7715. And we'll even see how much more accurate this was. 7715. Okay, 1.6. But look at this. Price went up. Wow. Bro, you're telling me that we didn't just call 80 pips to perfection, right? We literally called that to perfection. So when price came to this level, initially at 7.55 at New York. So see, this was the London move and this was the New York move, right? So at 7.55, 5 minutes for New York, saw rejection, right? And then not enough order flow to keep pushing down from here. So when you see price come back up, this doesn't mean that it's going to break, okay? This move just means that we're going up, grabbing more liquidity. Liquidity sits here on the charts. This is why a sell move started from here rather than here after price was exhausting mine, because there weren't enough sellers here. Liquidity for sellers is up here. Orders for the sellers are waiting up here, right? So look at this. Let's check out 1 minute price action. So price came back up, 9 a.m. volume, right? A lot of rejection, came back down. If let's say you didn't enter here, okay, that's okay. But you see this one minute consolidation happening. So once we broke out, you're like, okay, that's my previous high. Price created a new low, right? And then price created a new lower high. After the lower high, we created a new lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So you see what happened from before. We were going higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, until we reached our level that we had from the analysis, 1.7715, 1.7715, right? And I'm just gonna actually do this to 1.7759 because that's what I had. Wow, even more perfect. Like, this is so accurate that we called this level exactly. But yeah, called that nicely. I said Micey rejection there, and that's why I drew the arrow down. If now let's say look at 4 hours. If we do continue down, then we can reach back to 1.7500, or if somehow maybe we'll go back up, retest this level. And if we don't create a lower high here, then it's most likely we're going to go up to our next level, right? Our next level is 1.7800. So that's GBP AUD, 80 pips on GBP AUD, not counting the other 120. GBP CAD did the same move that all the other GBP pairs did, the first bull move. GBP CAD was a bit... could have taken GBP CAD if you saw this happening. Whenever you see price compressing like this, just know there's a move incoming, Compression like this happens for a reason. It's for because there's a move about to happen, right? So let's just draw a box around here, okay? I just want to draw this box from top of the consolidation to the bottom of the consolidation, and we'll change the color of this. That's better? No, that's even fucking worse. Okay, cool. So look. Remember how we say we only take entries bottom or top of the consolidation depending on the direction of the market? Bottom of the consolidation, you don't have to take it, okay? But high low formed after London Open, break up. Once we broke out of the consolidation, lower time frame, retested it and retested it nicely. So now you like you know how lower time frames work. Retested, everything starts on the 1 minute first and then it builds into higher time frames, right? You see the pattern emerging here, right? All pound pairs doing the same. Use them as confirmation. Reach our level. Reached our level, right? So reached it. That was a total of, let's see, got in here. That was the best, 100 pips. 100 pips by 9 a.m. And then what was our level here? GP CAD 1.6970. 69. Oh, I had that a bit lower. No, I'm pretty sure it's up here. Yeah, anyways, so this, okay, I guess it's the most recent market structure would work best than these candle bodies here, right? Anyways, rejected that, right? So now we're going to be watching this level and seeing, okay, are we going to create a, is this our lower high? And we continue down to this range right here, which is 150 pips right now. Same with GA. Did we just create a lower high that's we're gonna continue down to this level, right? Stay below here, and if we do stay below here, we're definitely gonna come back down to here, which is 130 pips. So just watch and see how price will be reacting. Look, this is still going, right? If not, if it does something like this, then we can go up here. Maybe this will be our next level for lower high. And then it could do something like this, under sales here, and then reach down here, right? Otherwise, this would happen. Stay below this level and then continue down. But yeah, that's it. Keep following the analysis from here. Here, GBP AUD, and then GBP CAD. But yeah, we'll be seeing how the week sets up. There's news all throughout the week. 1 second, where are we? There is September 15th. Claimant count change. I'm pretty sure this is high impact. I don't know why. CPI is definitely high impact. And then we have monetary. Where is it? Yeah, monetary policies and bank rates on Thursday. So, and I think there's some on Friday. Yeah, retail sales. So starting tomorrow till Friday, we have news every day. So play wisely. Wait for the news. Let sentiment come in, or just watch market structure. Usually they will be priced in and you'll see it happening prior. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.